Hello, everybody. Welcome to Monday's live tarot reading. I hope everybody had the most beautiful day. If it was not a beautiful day, I hope that it was okay. And if not, tomorrow it will be better. Hello to Lilith. Hello to Watson. Oh, Jasmine, I love your pumpkin. I love it. I just love, love, love. And I think I have to say it again. I love the pumpkin look. Hello, Tiffany. Hello, my beautiful Shar. Also, hope you guys are doing good. I'm just going to go over here and gonna go and see what's going on. I know that we do have Amy. We have Jasmine. We're gonna start off with Shar. We're gonna move on over after to Jasmine and Tiffany. We're going to follow the super chat list. Then we're going to move on over to PayPal. Here we go. Hold on. Okay. All right. Okay. And here we go. And voila, so we have over here Amy, who is waiting. All right, perfectly. So here we go. Let me just go on down. Hello, beautiful Amy. How are you doing? Hello, Ashley also. Hello, Carrie. So nice of you to ask. My day was a little bit torturous because I was at the dentist for like over 2 hours today. But altogether my dentist is fantastic, so I can't complain. But it's never really all that exciting to go to the dentist now, is it? So that's what it is. But I did have a good day, sweetie. How was your day, my lovely? They're back again. Who's they? Who's they are back again? Who's they? This sounds like some kind of witch thingy. Okay, I don't know who they are back. People from your people from the wife's family? Who's they, sweetie? No, don't be sorry, Carrie. It was a planned appointment. Don't be sorry. It is all good, sweetie. Dad's wife family. That's what I thought. I knew they were going to be coming on back. I knew they're not going to let this go, my beautiful Amy. Oh, I'm so sorry, lovely. Let's go see Shar. When is he going to come back to you and how? Okay. So when is he going to coming back to you? Let's go find that out. And let's use this deck over here. And voila. At Dad's home, right? Yeah, I knew they were going to be coming on back. Ah, the horror stories that they are bringing upon. So when will he come back to you? All right. I am seeing my son coming on back over here, needing more attention. Still, I'm getting in approximately 8 weeks, sweetie. And I know last week when we talked, it was around 8 weeks. So I'm going to say we're somewhat stable into the time over here. We have somewhat of some clash of ambitions over here where we kind of wonder if you're going to be wanting the exact same thing or not. So we're still kind of searching for some clarity over here. So I'll say within the following 8 weeks, I feel like he is going to be the one who's going to be contacting you. I'm so sorry, Amy. That is just not good. When will you hang out and maybe even kiss? Okay, I do not believe that the first time that you guys are going to be hanging on out that you are going to kiss. I am going to say over here, I feel as though it is going to be within the following 9 weeks. So you seem to be contacting into the 8th, you seem to be meeting into the 9th, and into the 9th, you seem to be getting that kiss then, sweetie. Did his friend uni with you recognize you and give intel on you? Let's go see. Did he recognize you and give any intel on you? Let's go find out. Did he recognize you? I'm going to have to say a no. Therefore, did he give any intel on you? I'm also going to say a no. Are many guys interested in you here or attracted to you? Let's go find that out. So, are many guys interested in you here or attracted to you? I do feel as though there are some that are interested in you, that do find you interesting, that do find you attractive. But I feel as though the people who are maybe around you or who do see you, I don't actually believe that this is somebody that you see very, very often or that you talk to all that often. From what I can see over here is they're just not really interested in being into either relationships or really having something come upon. You know, sometimes we see some people and we think that that person's really, you know, really good looking, but we don't necessarily want a relationship with them. This is a little bit what I'm seeing. So I do feel like there are 2 or 3 of them, but they're not necessarily looking for any relationships right now. Messages from him, absolutely. And what will his friends tell him about you? Anything good? Now, his friends, do they know you, sweetie? Or is this in relation to the other one? Because I do not believe that they gave any intel on you. I do not believe as though they recognized you. So, I will go and see what will his friends tell him about you, if there's anything good. Let's say that they did see you or that they do know you, because I'm not too sure that they know you. Let's go find out. Honestly, I just kind of feel as though they would say to move on closer to you, that you do look like a good person that could be really, really good for him. I don't see them really saying anything bad. I don't see them even really gossiping about anything. I really just see a want of union, thinking, you know what, you're not with anybody else and you're not interested in anybody else. Why don't you just move on forward and just make yourself happy, right? This is more what I feel like they're saying. I don't really feel as though it's necessarily in regards to you. It's in regards to how he feels about you. They seem to be saying, you know what, if this makes you happy, then, you know, just make that move on forward, go forward. Why torture yourself? So I'm going to say it is good. I do not feel as though they're, stirring him into the wrong direction. They seem to be putting him into the right direction towards you, but nothing much more. Hello, Christy. Nice to see you, lovely. And messages from him. Absolutely, my lovely. Messages from him. Here we go. You have forever changed my life. I am confident that we will reunite again. From the moment I met you, I knew that you were my soulmate. I do not like the tension our ending has left between us. Please understand, I am not quite ready to be accountable for all of this quite yet. Oop. I hope to be able to find the courage to contact you. At this moment, I want you to know that I am thinking about you. And let's go to this one over here. I feel as though faith has brought us together. It is time for us to be together so that we can rejoice. Dare to go for it, because a positive outcome is to be expected. My beautiful Shar, it was nice to see you again into our new time slot, lovely. Sending you so much love and the biggest of hugs. Let's keep on being strong, sweetie. Weeks will pass on by quickly. Let's go see our dear friend, Jasmine. Here we go for Jasmine. Oh, perfect. Amy, I already have your questions. I love. Okay, so let's go over here. Let's do that. So Jasmine followed out by Tiffany and Amy. I'm going to go and make sure everything is okay into our PayPal. And we have our beautiful Carrie also. Okay. Alrighty. So let's go for it. Thank you so very much, my beautiful Carrie. Jasmine, this is for you. And are you around? Are you somewhere around here? We'll put a timestamp just in case, but usually Jasmine doesn't really go all that far. Jasmine, are you somewhere around, sweetie? I've got you, my beautiful Carrie. Thank you. Okay, so let's say I'm going to put myself a timestamp. I won't give you one because I feel as though she is going to appear. So, oh, there you go. I knew she was. All right. So we've got Jasmine, no timestamp needed. Here we go, lovely. Question number 1. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, let's go find it out. So how is that going to move on forward? Question number 1. What do we have? I feel as though we're going to continue to do the exact same thing that we have, my beautiful. So I will say I feel like we're going to be able to confide in you a little bit more as more time goes on by. I feel as though with you, we feel comfortable. We do not feel judged. But I am going to say I still feel like we're getting into that zone of that friendship zone. I still don't feel like we're really getting out of that friendship zone. We're always kind of pushing it a little bit more. So I feel like we're going to continue to open up towards you. We're going to continue to talk to you. I feel like it's fantastic that he can do all of that. But at the same time, it's almost as he just, discovers that you're more of a confident. Let me go and see your question number 4 before doing 2 and 3. Number 4. Let's go and find that out. All right, here we go. 3 of Swords. All right, so I'm going to say you're going to be a little bit more stern. You're going to be a little bit more stronger into your position. You're going to be taking it quite seriously. I feel as though people are going to be following you. You're going to be giving different opportunities to different people. And I just feel as though you're going to be there in order to listen, in order to help, in order to really just share your knowledge, your want, your desire, and your beautiful fulfillment. So I will say it's really more about how you're going to be taking the position quite seriously and how it's going to bring more, but not necessarily to you, but to the people that are into your class. Because it's a bonification, if you will. There's not only just one instructor, you are there also to assist. So it gives an additional, a little personal, or how could I say, it gives a certain bonification to the class altogether. And it gives also a beautiful hope to other people who have seen you into the class and now move up into ranks. So it gives beautiful positive vibes of knowing that, you know what, we can advance into this also. Question number 2, a general read for October. What's coming on up in October? And then you would like to know for love also. So here we go. We might be able to do both at the same time if it does pop on out. So into the general read, what do we've got? We're getting more collaboration, more talking, more... I feel as though he's going to be a little bit closer to you, but closer not into a loving type of a way. I'm going to say more into a way of we're confiding a little bit more into you. I feel as though you are moving on forward. You're getting more of a clear plan. I feel like you already know what you want. You're just kind of missing some players, right? Somebody around you still has their guard up, and I believe you know who that is, but you are very important to them. You are holding on to them also. Financially speaking, I am going to say that things are pretty stable. There's not too much fluctuation going on over there. And I just feel as though you have an overflowing emotion. You have a lot of creativity that is there within you. And you're a little bit into that beautiful changes, into that cycle. So as for love, everything pretty much stays, I'm going to say, somewhat stagnant. A little bit more being closer but confiding. As for the rest, stability financially, you're changing some cycles. Be careful for your emotions. Beautiful creativity coming out with it. And then a lot really of working with others. Sending you so much love, sweetie. Hello, Amber Jill. Nice to see you. Shar, thank you, sweetie. Tiffany, here we go. Let's go see Tiffany. After Tiffany, I'm going to see Amy, followed out by Amber and Carrie. Oh, well, this is the Italian guy we're talking to, but you don't know if he ghosted you, right? Yeah. So let me go see. How did he feel? You mean the person that we're not talking about? I'm gonna say that he felt confident. He felt okay. He felt like he was into a safe, secure place, sweetie. Ekamini, my lovely sweetie. You and Ekamini, your energy. Let's go say. He mentioned marriage. Yay! It's about time he mentions it, my dear gosh. This man, he brings you, my beautiful Tiffany, onto a roller coaster. Sometimes it's all the way up, sometimes it's all the way down, and then he just kind of tantalizes you with that marriage word. All right, let's go find out. My beautiful Tiffany, what is your energy? Let's go and get it. Thank you, Jasmine. Again, love your pumpkin. Tiffany, here we go. Shar, thank you, lovely. So you and Akane, your energy, what do we have? We're getting an energy over here of being attached. We're getting a certain energy of power. We feel as though we are holding on to you. We don't want to let you go. But at the same time, I feel like he wants to try to control the situation a little bit, which might be why he's actually talking about marriage. I feel like maybe once in a while when he does talk about marriage, he's kind of a little bit emotionally manipulating you, because he knows that if he talks about marriage, that is going to make you happy. And if that makes you happy, then that's going to make his life happier, easier and easier. So I will say, I kind of feel like, yes, he does. And he is talking about this. Thank you, Jasmine. He is definitely thinking about this marriage. But at the same time, there is a certain part into this, my sweetie, that is related to some emotional manipulation. As for your energy altogether, it is nice, it is strong, but he is wanting to control the situation. I don't feel like he wants anything bad to happen, and I just kind of feel like he wants a certain stability, but he wants you to know clearly that he does love you and that he does want to be with you. So for that, I think it is perfect, because he truly is telling you how he feels without necessarily saying it, right? Because if you're going to be speaking about marriage, it is because you're holding on to the person. It is because you love the person, right? Let's go see. He mentioned marriage. Is he going to propose sooner? Will he propose sooner? All right. No, I don't see that he's going to propose sooner, but I think it's really important, and it's fantastic that we're still on track and nothing much is changing. So is he going to propose sooner? No, but that's okay. It leaves you guys some time to figure out the little kinks that are left every here and there, and to really just prepare for that beautiful moment that will come into your life, sweetie. So sooner, no, but it's still on beautiful plan for next year. So I will say next year, still into the fall. Do I see you guys with kids? Let's go see for that one. I do know that you do want some more, or anyways, maybe you would like to have some. Who even has that, Amy? Where is that money? And that is not up to anybody to... All right, so my beautiful, I'm going to have to say over here, do I see you guys with any kids? I'm going to have to say no. I feel as though we're kind of resting upon this. I'm not going to say that you're not necessarily going to try. You might end up trying, but it might not work for a couple months, and then you might just kind of give up onto the whole thing. I don't see you with kids, but that's like long term, because I don't see you with kids anyways until the proposal. And after that, we're kind of getting far off in time. So tarot can become, because of the energy, a little bit dissipated into the energy. So I will say for the moment, I do not, but it does not mean that it's not going to be happening. It just means that into the following year, it's not going to happen. Amy, I would not believe that, especially if, you know, the amount of cash that he had does not amount to the price of a house. They're just manipulating him to get the money and then to take the house. Forget about it. Texas energy, has it changed? Texas energy, we still do want to go, but I still don't feel as though we're going to be able to go, sweetie. So I'll say it has not changed. The want is still there, the desire is still there, but it doesn't seem to be coming on true. Let's go see long term. Buy Benz. You want to buy Benz, don't you, sweetie? It's not the first time you talked to me about a Benz. Okay. Yeah, I think you talked to me about a Benz about a month ago. I said no. Maybe it will have changed. Who knows? So, is this going to be long term? Absolutely, no doubt about it. Over here, my sweetie, we're not letting go of you. So it is going to be long term. Thank you, Shar. When are you going to buy that second property? When will you buy the second property? Okay, so I'm going to say over here, as for the second property, I don't see it this year. I'm going to say next year, somewhere into the spring. It could be around the month of March, could be maybe April. Let's go and see. Let's go and find out. So, how does he feel about you? Let's go and find that out. And then I'm going to go and see about your buying of a Benz. 6 of Cups, 3 of Swords over here. All right. I'm actually going to be saying over here, my lovely, that I'm going to be saying over here, my sweetie, how does he feel about you? He does love you so very much. He does not want to let go of you. He's seeing a lot of beautiful potential. He does have a lot of passion. He does have a lot of desire towards you. He's got conflicts too. He does. But you know what? Ultimately, he loves you into the long run. He loves being with you, even though he's not necessarily going to say so. And he does hold on to you so very much. He'd be absolutely floored and absolutely devastated if ever you decided that you were not going to stay with him. He truly does love you, sweetie. Let me go and see about that Benz. Are you going to be buying a Benz? Will you be buying a Benz? Let's go find out. As for the Benz, my beautiful, how I know that you would absolutely love to have a Benz, but I'm still not seeing a Benz, sweetie. But you've got love, and that's worth more than a Benz. Sending you so much love, my beautiful Tiffany. I'm going to go and see over here Amy, and then I'm going to go and see Carrie, followed out by Ember. and Shar. All right. Okay, so hold on here just one moment. Here you go. Just one moment. All right, so let's go and see for Amy. Here we go, Amy. Number 1 and 2. Dad's wife's sister is back down today with her husband again at your dad's house. They're down extra early. You don't have to go back to probate until the 31st of October. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, yeah, your question number 1 might be modified a little bit here, right? Let's go and see, my beautiful. Okay. So I'm going to pull out these cards onto this one. Carrie, by the way, you're next, followed by Amber Jill. Thank you, everybody, for waiting so patiently. We really truly do appreciate it. Hello, Lisa. Nice to see you. Lovely. What I actually want to go and see over here is what is their main... I'm going to change your question a little bit because now I know that you know why they're there, right? They're not there for the reason that, you know, you were kind of wondering about. So I'm going to go and see if your brother gives that money, or if you guys give that money, is, you know, are they going to truly leave him that house? That's what I want to go and find out. All right. So they're back in town, right? Thank you, Jasmine. I received your second email. Lovely. Okay. So let's go and see first what you were saying over here, because your first question is, are they here to change any of your dad's estate and kick your brother out? We're going to go and see that first of all. I'm going to have to say they do want to end things. There's no doubt about it over here, sweetie. They're wanting a fresh start. I don't really feel like they want to, I feel like they just want everything for themselves. Honestly, I don't feel like they care about your brother. I don't feel like they care about anything. All they want truly is the money over here, sweetie. I feel as though right now they're kind of developing somewhat of a clear plan. Into their mind, they thought, hey, why not? You know, I'll offer if you give me the cash or whatsoever, you know, you can have the house, or that's never going to happen. It is just some type of manipulation that is going on through. So I'm going to say the deal, definitely do not fall for the deal. The deal is a no-go. They're just going to want the money, and then they're going to kick them on out, and they're going to keep the house. So they're not up to anything good whatsoever right now. They are motivated by feelings. They are motivated by their greediness and nothing else, my sweetie. I feel like they're not really going to give up until they get every single penny that they can, until they get every single little bit of something that they could get out of this. And I'm really, really sorry for saying so, sweetie. So I'm going to say, are they here to kick your brother out? No, they're not here to kick your brother out at this moment, but they're definitely here to manipulate him into thinking that if he doesn't follow what they ask and what they want, that he might risk to actually lose the place. So they're manipulating him in order to get the money. And nothing else here, sweetie. That's it. They're not planning on kicking him out right away. Him being there is actually something good for them, because they're able to... he becomes the emotional wild card, if you want. They're able to use your brother as leverage to get different things into all of this, as horrible as that is, my lovely. Thank you so very much, Chris. I'll be with you shortly, my lovely. Let's go see what else I'm getting. Thank you, Hansen. And here we go. Let's put this over here. And let's go see. So just hold on one moment. Ask Dad or angels what to do or brother needs to do. Let's go over here. Okay. What to do? All right. Rejection is what you've got to do. You got to reject it. You got to say no. This is about, yeah, there are going to be some delays. There's going to be some blockages, but they're being selfish over here. They are being materialistic. They are being a gold digger, very self-absorbed, very envious. And what I'm getting over here is stay far away from them as much as you can. Withdraw from them. Do not fear of any change because they are playing onto the fear of change right now to try to manipulate every single one of you. So what should you do? It's a definite no. Refuse. Stand your position. Stay as you are and continue with the plan that you had to begin with. Cancer with Amy. Cancer with Amy. What do we have? Cancer with Amy. 3 of Cups over here, followed out by our 4 of Pentacles. Also getting our Knight of Wands and our Knight of Swords. My beautiful. He is still wanting you. He is still wanting your abundance. He is still wanting your love and your attention and everything that you have to give. But at the same time, he's running away. So he's got a lot of wants, a lot of desires, yet he doesn't hold on to any single one of them. He's running away, hoping that you're going to stick around, hoping that you're still going to be there. He loves you, Amy. He does. And I will never say otherwise. His problem is he loves 2 different women, and one of them has a lot of things that he wants. So he's going towards one who has more things that are more stabilizing for him. Sending you so much love, my sweetie. Hold on. Let's just go over here like that. I'm moving over now to our beautiful Carrie. Amber, you are going to be up next. And here we go. Nope. And voila. Okay. So here we go. We are moving over to Carrie, but then I'm moving over to Amber Jill, followed out by Chris. Chris is going to be up next, followed out by Shar after, and Jasmine. So my beautiful Carrie, oh, you're so sweet. Sag hasn't said anything to you today or replied to your message, right? No disagreement or anything, so you don't get it. No. We looked into the cards not too long ago. I think it was 2 days ago. Well, 2 days ago anyways, when we had looked into the cards, my beautiful Carrie. I remember seeing over here that I told you he was going to be isolating himself a little bit. He was going to be a little bit more by himself, and I didn't really want you to get worried about it. I know you're going to get worried anyways, but I didn't really want you to be worried about the whole thing. It was going to last maybe 2, 3. It could even go all the way to 4 or 5 days, but he's ultimately fine. He's just really trying to resource himself, trying to get his answers, trying to find himself, trying to give himself some time is really what I do want to say. So I don't want you to worry about it. I'm going to pull out some cards upon it, but we had seen this anyways a few days ago. I think it was 2 days ago into the live reading. So this is what I'm getting. You see, he is still holding on to you. He is just kind of stuck into a moment of stagnation where he wants to be by himself. Is the passion still there? Is the love still there? Absolutely. He still does want to be with you. Nothing has really changed, but he has a lot of changes going on into his life. He's got a lot going on, and sometimes, and especially into this moment, I feel like he wants to be by himself to figure out some things. Sometimes it's good. We don't really want to be talking to anybody else. Sometimes we've got our own stuff to figure it out, and we don't really want to talk about it because we want to hear the compassion of others. We don't want to hear what they have to say. We just need to figure out what we need for ourselves. And this is what I actually feel like he's doing at this moment, my sweetie. So it's pretty much what we had seen into the cards about 2 days ago. I don't really want you to worry about it. I feel like everything is going to be fine. You just need to leave him a little bit of time. I'm still going to say you can still text him and everything, but don't necessarily get upset at him if he's not writing back to you at this moment, because this is what's going on. Let's go and find out what we've got over here, my lovely. So, okay, recovery over here, voila. Followed out by revisiting the past, some conflicts, okay. And here you go. So, what I'm actually going to have to say over here, my sweetie, is that I feel quite strongly, here we go. I feel quite strongly over here that he's still talking to those people. Nothing has really changed, but I feel as though there's more conflicts. So he's still talking to them, but there's more conflicts, and there's definitely some more people who are going to be leaving his list into the following days. I'm going to say maybe 1, maybe 2 of them. I don't think that they are the main ones that we talk about all the time, but I do feel like there's 1 or 2 of them who might just kind of end up disappearing because, again, they're just not getting what they want, and they're just going to be at the end of their rope. So they're going to say that's it, and they're just going to get out of it. It's not going to be him necessarily. He'll end up deleting them, but because they deleted him first. Let's go see about you and him, and about the future. All right, here we go. And voila, you see some inner clarity over here, some beautiful destiny. It seems to be coming on in. There's emotional pain all the way until the time that you guys are together, though. So I feel like this time apart is a really, really difficult time. I don't feel like it's easy whatsoever. I feel like he would want to be closer, and that is a little bit heartbreaking. It is for you. I know that it is for him also. So that phase of not being together right now, it's difficult. It's not an easy thing, but we're continuing to push on through it. We do have, our anxiety. We do have some nightmares that kind of come on through, but we are trying to find the very best route for that beautiful success together. Are we still looking at marriage? It is a yes. Are we still pretty much on path with our dates? Also, I am going to have to say a yes. So, my beautiful Carrie, I'm still going to say you are dearly loved, my sweetie. But at this moment, you need to leave him a little bit of a time to figure out some things. Into the good news, he loves you. Everything is still on date, and he seems to be having anyways, or some people seem to be leaving him, and he's going to end up deleting them. So that's another really good news for you, sweetie. Let me go back over here one moment, and voila. Oh, stay strong, my beautiful Amy. Stay strong, sweetie. Ajita, thank you so very much, my lovely. Sending you so much love, my beautiful Amy. Hello, Paula. How are you doing tonight? Let's go and see my dear friend over here, Amber. And Carrie, how's your eye, sweetie? I don't think I asked you, and I want to know how is your eye, my lovely. Amber, Jill, up to you. Next up is going to be Chris. Chris, yes, perfect. Your question is here. I've got you. So, Amber, Chris, and then Shar. Amber, Jill, how does Deshaun, the Leo, feel about you? Will he commit to you as his girlfriend? Well, let's go and find that out, my lovely. Yes, he is still being faithful, my sweetie. Oh, sure thing, my beautiful Carrie. I hope you're going to be absolutely fine, my beautiful. Stay as safe as possible, lovely. So we are with our dear friend Amber Jill right now. All right. See you tomorrow, sweetie. Please stay safe, okay, Carrie? Please. Here we go. Nice. Hey. Okay, this is good. Amber, let me tell you what I can see over here, okay? All right, my beautiful Paula. I'm actually feeling, you know, if you're wondering, and the fact that you are wondering how he is actually feeling about you, and is he going to be committing as your girlfriend, truly does let me know that we are. You're worried because he's not opening himself up whatsoever now, is he? He's not opening himself up because, quite frankly, over here, he does care about you, but he's afraid. He is afraid, and this is why you don't know how he feels. We can see over here that he is highly interested into you, okay? There's no doubt about it. And not only are we interested, but we are looking towards that beautiful moment over here where there's a beautiful connection, where we're waiting for those beautiful manifestations. Now, we want to create with you. We do. We do want to be with you. There's no doubt about it. But the only thing that we're not looking for right now is a long-term commitment. We're looking for a commitment, yes, but not the long-term. We don't want to talk about children and marriage and so on at this moment. It is something that is into the cards. It is something that does interest us, but not something that we want to talk about at this moment. So I will say to you, how does he actually feel about you? He's really interested in you. He wants to know more about you, and he would love to spend more time with you. I feel as though he wants to have a connection that's stronger, and he wants to continue this path that you guys have started. Now, is he going to commit to be your girlfriend? I am going to have to say yes. I do truly believe that he is going to commit to be your girlfriend, but well, to be your boyfriend. I'm sorry, for you to become his girlfriend. But you are going to have to leave him a little bit of time, though, okay? Because he does need a little bit of time over here to manifest and to really just, you know, have the courage and the strength to tell you how he feels at the same time. I feel like his life might be a little bit chaotic in different places at this moment, and this is a little bit of an impediment in order for this beginning to start. It will start, no doubt about it, but we're going to have to wait for him to balance a couple things out. So I say give him a couple of weeks. I feel like he should be able to ask you by then if you want to be his girlfriend, sweetie, but you're definitely onto the right track. Don't give up. He wants more of you. He wants to know more about you, and he seems to want to ground himself with you, my lovely. Sending you so much love, my beautiful Amber Jill. Oh, Carrie, you're feeling like crap. That's not good, sweetie. I'm so sorry, beautiful. Is there anything you can do, Carrie? Do you have to go back and see the doctors? I'm just going to put for myself mentally, I'm going to put a little bit of a timestamp because I don't actually see Amber, and I'm kind of worried maybe she might not be here. So I'll let you know at the end if ever we, you know, I'll tell you, Lilith. If ever we do see Amber Jill and she's kind of lost, can't find her reading, let's say she's not here, I have her at approximately 39 minutes. All right, well, let's go and see our dear friend Chris by PayPal, followed out by Shar. My beautiful Chris, here we go. You want to know, okay. Close to Leo and Nicole. Okay, so you want to know about your guy. Oh, you want to know about their friendship. Okay, well, let's go see. You want to know if there's anything more into all of this, right? Let's go find that out, sweetie. Here we go. So we are with Chris by PayPal. Yeah. I like the way you put in brackets friendship. Ah! Okay, let's go find this out. So we are with Chris at this moment. Let's go and see what's going on. Is this truly a friendship? Is it a friendship with benefits, or is it not even a friendship altogether? Is it something else? Okay. conflict. Here we go. Four of Swords. Now, I'm going to be taking out a second deck out also. All right. You know what? I'm going to take out a second deck before I actually give you my complete verdict upon this. What I can see at this moment, it's not too worrisome. Let's continue and let's go find out. So, what are we getting? I feel as though you could be a little bit worried because maybe he could seem a little bit sneaky with his thing sometimes, or maybe you feel like he's being a little bit sneaky. But honestly, at this moment, I don't see anything whatsoever. No. And I'm going to continue to say absolutely no. There's nothing going wrong with this friendship. So I'm going to say good for you, my sweetie. Absolutely nothing whatsoever. I'm even going to go as far to say that the friend, the girl, that starts with an N, the Gemini over here, is not interested in him whatsoever. I feel like sometimes he might seem like he's a little bit sneaky because maybe you think that there's something else, and maybe he's kind of afraid that you are thinking that there is something else, and it could kind of come off a little bit sneaky into different ways. But at this moment, I really feel as though this is only a friendship and nothing else. If your partner over here, if your guy he doesn't want to lose you. He knows that if there's anything that happens, he knows that he's going to end up losing you. He knows that there's going to be some fights, and he just doesn't want that at all, my sweetie. So they are not meant to be onto the path. She is not interested whatsoever. I'm going to say over here, it is nothing but an actual friendship. So, my beautiful, I'm going to say congratulations to you. Oh, he's in jail right now. Okay. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to say over here, my sweetie, there was anyways, there's really nothing going on over here, sweetie. You know, the sneakiness part of it was really coming from the fact that we're a little bit afraid, and it happens to everybody. I mean, you know, if you think that, you know, you don't want your boyfriend to know that you're going out to see some guys, or maybe you're still talking with your ex, it's always kind of something that's a little bit scary for the other partner. But there's absolutely nothing. There's nothing sexual, and there's nothing even emotional. There's not even a want or a desire, my sweetie. It is my pleasure, lovely. I hope you get back to, I hope that you get to be with him soon, my sweetie. I'm sending you so much love, my beautiful Chris. Stay strong, okay, my lovely? So far here, absolutely nothing. Rest assured, all is good. Let's go and see our dear friend over here, Shar. Here we go. Don't forget, guys, if you're able to pass through PayPal, please do pass through PayPal before the super chat, and I thank you so very much. Here we go for Shar. Shar, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 questions, okay, followed out by Jasmine and Jita. So here we go for Shar. How attractive do the guys in your class find you or see you? Well, let's go see that, my lovely. Okay, so how attractive, whoops. How attractive do the guys in class find you or see you? All right, 5 of Cups over here, followed out by our 7 of Wands. Now, those are a little bit different type of questions over here. As for attractiveness, I'm going to say that they do believe that you are attractive into a certain normality. I'm not going to say anything overly done, but nothing underneath there. I'm going to say somewhat into a normality, like we would say, you know, this person is a good looking person without necessarily looking like a supermodel. So do they find you attractive? Yes, they do. Some find you okay, and some find you more attractive, but no great unbalancement of any sort. What I can see over here is, how do they see you? They see you as somebody who can be a little bit of an introvert. They see you as somebody who might not always believe that you are beautiful, who seems to be not always that comfortable neither, but somebody who does seem to be happy, somebody who does seem to be complete, and somebody who is also quite independent. Will you get any love offers this semester? Let's go find out. So, will you get any love offers this semester? Okay. 8 of Wands. Here we go. Okay. All right. I'm going to say any love offers this semester. I'm going to have to say a no over here. I don't necessarily feel so. So I'll say a no, my lovely. It's difficult, you know, because sometimes people are really interested in you. I mean, how many times, my beautiful Shar, have you been interested in somebody, but you have not necessarily moved on forward? There's a lot of people who can be interested in you, but they don't always actually make the move. When will you kiss and how will it feel like? So when will you kiss? When you kiss, how is it going to feel like? Passion. Everything else is going to disappear. You're going to feel as though you are home. That this is love. It is comfortable. It is meant to be. You say how his friends feel or do when he does recognize me. And after reconciliating, more stable, how will he treat you? Okay, so how do his friends feel? Let's go and see that one. Welcome everybody to the channel tonight, by the way, and thank you for your beautiful patience. So we are with Shar. Jasmine is up next, followed out by Jita. So Jasmine and Jita, don't go too far. I will be with you guys momentarily. So here we go. I'm actually going to have to say how his friend will feel or do whenever, you know, his friend actually recognizes you. He's actually going to be feeling a little bit unprepared. He's going to be feeling as though, hey, maybe I should be getting a new approach. Maybe I should be doing something different. Maybe I should be saying something different. Maybe I should explore this. Maybe I should say something. What should I do? There's going to be a lot of different questions, a lot of wondering altogether. So I feel as though we're going to be watching out a little bit more and really wondering if we should approach you or not, if we should say something or not. So there's going to be somewhat of an uncomfortable position because, you know, do we approach or do we not? We don't quite really know until you're actually into a reconciliation where everything is going to be absolutely clear. But until that moment, what do we really do? A really big question mark. So it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable. I feel like we're going to stay a little bit distant though, and we're going to kind of stick to our own side because we don't really know what it is that we should do. And after reconciliating, yes, how is he going to treat you? Let's go see. How will he treat you? Okay. Here we go. I feel as though a new perspective. I feel like we're going to be facing our fears. I feel as though we're going to be taking a little bit more control. But when I say taking control, we're going to want to also have our certain freedom. I feel as though he might be though, and I don't really like to say it all that much, but I do see it, so I will say it. I feel like there could be a little bit of manipulation that could be coming on through. But I am going to say also here, I really feel like there's going to be somewhat of a full recovery where we're really just looking at things from a different way. We're going to want to use our power, our courage, our inner strength. we're going to be convicted. We are going to know what we want, and we're going to try to move on forward into a certain respect of each other. So I'm going to say, if we listen to this recipe, it should be pretty good, my sweetie. Sending you so much love, lovely. Amber, perfect, sweetie. I had your reading somewhere around 39 minutes. I didn't know if you were here or not, lovely. Oh, Kitty Cats is back. Well, hello, Kitty Cats. Let's go and see Jasmine. Jasmine, it is your turn. So let's go over here. Question number 1 for Jasmine. He felt as though it was the right thing to do. I feel as though it was somewhat of a period of recovering, of improving, of letting go of negativity, letting go of stress. So you were a beautiful channel for him anyways, to relieve whatever it was that was not going well in him. So I'm going to say he actually felt free, or liberated would be the right word. Number 2. Number 2, at this moment, we're in great self-evaluation right now, trying to figure out things, but we're sticking into that zone. We're sticking into the zone of trying to figure out, trying to seize new opportunities, but still trying to let go of the past. So for the moment, I'm going to say still friends, nothing else, my lovely, because we're still not healed. Number 3. Let's go see. Hold on. Let's go over here. Oh, there's our beautiful Nunit, sweetie. If you're somewhere around, my lovely Nunit, please do post your questions, sweetie. Nice to see you, Nunit. You can post your questions, lovely. I will be with you momentarily. So let's go and find out question number 3. You're going to feel like you're feeling a little bit trapped, a little bit confined, kind of self-limiting, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of lack of direction, but a lot of needing to release, a lot of needing to talk. And I just kind of feel like you do kind of sacrifice a lot without necessarily getting what you want. So I'm going to have to say over here, my lovely, this is truly a question of you feeling like you're caught, feeling like you're giving and giving and giving and not really receiving anything in return. So I will say, my lovely, over here that I do not feel, I kind of feel like there's 2 different paths. I feel as though you're taking one, and I kind of feel like, he is taking another one. So into the following month, I'm still going to say, I feel like you're still into that same zone of friendship zone. Question number 4. Let's go see what happened with that, lovely. Question number 4. Let's go and see. Let's delete this over here. And voila. Oh yeah, we know, Nuna. Your tongue would like to go in a lot of different places besides ice cream. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Thank you, Nuna, for posting. I'm going to be with Ajita, and you're going to be the following one up. Here we go. So, how have you been ghosted? I do not feel so. I just kind of feel like he's talking with other people at this moment, sweetie. So he does talk to a few different people, kind of like what he said. What he said is 100% true. He doesn't want anybody holding on to him because he's really just kind of going with the flow, right? So don't get too attached to him. This is really about talking and nothing much more. I don't feel as though he is, if he has not already contacted you, sweetie, it's because it's not romantic. At the very, it could be maybe something that could be just fun. It could be something that's more sexual, but it's not something that is romantic. So, but I do not feel as though he has ghosted you. So you'll most likely be hearing from him at some point. At this moment, he has not ghosted you yet. Sending you so much love, sweetie. Let's go and see over here. No, Lilith, it's not 11. It's 9. It's 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, sweetie. You're still confused in our new time. Oh, maybe you're not confused. Maybe it's old posts that you're copying and pasting. Here we go, Jita. Will you talk to me again? I will talk to you again after yesterday's. I'm kidding, because it kind of read like, am I going to talk to you again? Okay. Jasmine, wishing you a lovely evening, sweetie. So, yes, that is perfect, Lilith. Jita, so will you, and not me, talk to you again after yesterday's conversation? Let's go see. I'm doing bad jokes tonight. It's got to be from my dentist. I don't know. Oh, you do keep forgetting. All right. Okay, let's go see. So, is you going to talk to you again after yesterday's conversation? Tomorrow, guys, I'm going to my super workout with my super trainer. Oh, yes. Tomorrow is called pain. Yes, today was dental pain at the dentist, and tomorrow is physical pain. I don't know. We're going to start thinking I'm into some type of BDSM or something. I don't know. I've got some kind of pain fetish. I'm going to say over here, my beautiful Jita, will you talk to you again after yesterday's conversation? I'm going to say a yes. I need you to listen to your intuition into all of this. I know that at this moment, there's a little bit of a lack of success and you're kind of wondering what's going to be coming out onto all of this. But definitely over here, I know, Lilith, right? You can googly eye me. But I feel like there's going to be a new idea. I feel like we are going to reach out. We're going to find some type of new plan. Something is going to come out of this, sweetie. Some type of mental clarity. I feel like this is going to give us a little bit of time to actually think, and there's going to be a breakthrough. So, will you talk to you again after yesterday's conversation? The answer, my beautiful Jita, is a yes, sweetie. Well, that is interesting. You were watching a girl do Pilates and you were thinking about me. Why were you thinking about me with Pilates? I do ballet. Yes. But I'll be getting pain relief too. Yeah, I'm my very dedicated trainer. Absolutely not. I will get an email somewhere into the middle of the week asking if I'm in pain. I think that's pretty much it. I don't think he's going to come and massage. Yes. I wonder who will be into my class tomorrow. Hopefully I won't be alone. We can only be 3 maximum. And I know you guys are getting naughty ideas again. 3 maximum, right? But yeah. All right. Okay. So let's go and see Nunit over here, who has weird ideas. Because she had on stockings. And have you ever seen me with stockings, Nunit? That is weird. That is so weird. And as we talk about stockings, look who pops on in. Patricia. Oh, hello, Patricia. And our beautiful Anna Lynn. Hello, sweetie. You do need to join my class, don't you? Honestly, we're like 2 or 3 maximum. That is it. Yeah, you need to move over here, Lilith. Enough of this. You and Juanson, come on over and we'll take the class together in pain. You know how hilarious that could be? I'll arrive with my cards in the beginning and I'll tell them I am predicting some pain and a very tower moment. Thank you, my beautiful Annalyn. I am so sorry. Okay. I must not laugh while I'm on a cold. Let's continue over here. So, let's go for it. I am going to see Nunit, then I'm going to see our dear Patricia, followed out by our dear friend and beautiful Annalyn over here. A ménage à trois, right? Yes. Well, yeah, that I guess so. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, here we go. I'm continuing. So, Nunit, for some reason, envisions me in stockings. I will go and answer your questions. So, you've been talking to this new guy. I like that. You know, lately I've been, yes. Okay. Hello, Shar. Thank you, sweetie. You've been taking your time and focusing on your needs. I know that you haven't. That is beautiful. Jared, I like that. He's a Taurus. And he's a Taurus like you. What does he think of you? Well, I like that. I like his name too. Let's go see about Jared, lovely. All right. Here we go. Annalyn, if I don't get to say goodnight to you, I will say goodnight right away, sweetie. I will be with you in approximately maybe 7-8 minutes, lovely, if you're still here. Other than that, we will definitely leave you a timestamp, lovely. Okay, so let's go and find out. Okay. What is actually going on over here, right? Okay, sweetie, I'm going to say, please do follow anyways. Please do follow your intuition to all this if you do wish to try it on out with Jared. I like his name. But I kind of feel like he's a little bit iffy. Interesting, isn't it? I feel like he is not telling you everything. I kind of feel like he's a little bit shady over here. I feel as though he's keeping a lot to himself. Spirit seems to be telling me this is not a good relationship choice, that it is actually somewhat of a mismatch. So I'm going to say over here, be careful. Let me go see what he thinks of you. This is what Spirit is saying about the relationship. Let me go see what he actually thinks about you. Here we go. So what does he think about you? All right. Here we go. Secrets to be revealed still. Coming on clean. Oh, my sweetie. I'm going to say he's interested in you, but my dear gosh, I just keep getting red flags all the way through Nunit. I'm so sorry. I'm getting that there's heartbreak, there's suffering. There might even be somebody else who could be involved with Jared at this moment. And I feel as though he's going to end up being caught. You're going to catch him into something over here. So I say go for it, but with a lot of red flags, okay? I need you to watch out. I'm not going to say necessarily that. I'm not going to say he loves you. It's too early. I am going to say he's interested in you, but he's also interested into something that seems to be maybe a little bit too sexual and not committal. And so I want you to be careful. So I'm putting like 100 red flags up there. You move on forward, but in great safety, okay? Now, he's not a nasty guy. He's not going to hurt you, sweetie. I just want you to be careful because I don't feel like he's looking for the same thing as you are at this moment. What kind of energy do I get from him? Oh, well, there you go. Should you try to move in with Joseph Friend? Should you try to move in with Joseph Friend? Let's go see that. So the energy I'm getting from him is not good, sweetie. Not good. He's interested in you, but it seems to be something more sexual. Now, should you try to move in with Joseph Friend? Because he is really a good friend of yours, right? But you don't think so. Well, if you don't think so, I say don't do it, sweetie. But let me go and follow up the cards so you could get some type of clarification, which, by the way, I just had a flash. Today, our beautiful Tash is onto an airplane on her way to France. My dear gosh, I hope she's feeling better. All right, so here we go. And voila. Is it a good idea? Well, you know what? Altogether, I don't necessarily feel as though it's a bad idea. There is a decision that needs to be made, and you seem to be quite unsure about it, but is it a bad idea? I'm actually going to have to say I don't feel like it's a bad idea. And what would you like as, what would you be, or what would I be like as a mother? Oh, I like that question. That is so sweet, lovely. I'm loving that. So adorable. Let's go see what you would be like as a mother. All right, here we go. Oh no, wait, is Lilith telling you to go to bed in fishnets and pumps? What is that? That's good. That could hurt you. Yeah. It seems to be a yes, but there's a but. Oh my gosh. What did I miss into all of this? Okay, so here we go. Oh, Juanson's got to be good. We're talking about fishnets and pumps. Let's leave Juanson's imagination run wild, right? Let's put Elizabeth in fishnets and pumps. And there you go. He's going to need some ice buckets. So, here we go. Let's go and see over here. How would you be as a mother, my lovely? You know what? I feel as though you would actually be quite lovely. I feel like you would be caring. I feel like you would be very, very patient. You would be very loving. You'd be very attentionate. I do feel as though, you know, we don't want to push your buttons all that much once they're a little bit older, but I feel as though you know how to set your limitations, and I feel as though you know how to have them respected. I feel as though you will definitely have that beautiful respect, but everything will be done in great love, openness, and communication. I'm going to say you are going to be absolutely lovely, sweetie. Your future children will be very lucky to have you into their life. They are going to be so filled of love and attention and caring and a want of good for the future. I see you wanting so much for them, for their future, wanting the very best for them, and you acting towards that. So good for you, sweetie. Oh, no, Shar. Oh, Shar. All right, sweetie, I'll be with you momentarily. You got like addicted to us and now you can't go to bed. Well, why not? You know what, Noonet? There's no age for it. Seriously. Well, there you go, Juanson. It's those fishnets. Okay, let me go and see over here. Hold on. I was with our beautiful Noonet. And let's go see our dear friend, Patricia. Oh, well, thank you, my beautiful Shar. I'll try to be with you shortly. So let's go see over here, Patricia. And then I'll be with you momentarily, sweetie. So I'm doing pretty good, Patricia, after my dentist. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm really happy I don't have to return. For as much for the whole time being there, although the hygienist and I, we talked about tarot and spirituality and witchcraft for like a lot of time because we had a lot of time to spend together. It's not my best place to be into the world. So, and you went to the gym. Good for you. What goes into his mind when he sees your messages? Let's go find out. You too, Chantel, right? You guys need to go to bed. Go to bed. I'll leave you guys some timestamps. You can wake up with beautiful news and beautiful readings. Yeah, you're 18 and in college. It's okay. That's what it's meant to be, Shar. You meant to go to bed really, really late. My gosh, I'm older than you. You can double your age for me, Shar. And I still go to bed at that time and wake up that early. Poof, I just don't learn. Hello, Ass. Nice to see you. Yeah, you finally went. Good for you. Yeah, no more time at the dentist for me. That's it. That's it. That's all. I said I'm not going back till next year. I've had enough of you guys. I've had enough of you guys. I don't want to see you anymore. I've saw you for 2 hours. It's enough. All right, so here we go. What do I get over here for my beautiful Patricia? What actually goes through his mind, right? Oh, okay. He's a little bit all over the place, right? I'm getting beginnings and I'm getting all different kind of transitions. So every single time he actually receives a message from you, he's wondering, what are you thinking? What were you thinking when you sent that message out? What do you really want him to respond back to you? There's a lot of stuff going through his mind. He's crazy. Oh, you see, Shar, that happens to me every single day, Shar. Your life is a repeat of my life. I do the same thing every day. Every day. I have a long list of things that I have to do, and I do one after the other and after the other and after the other, and it never ends. Hello, Rocky's World. How are you doing? You must be getting ready for your Halloween party, sweetie. All right, so I'm going to say, Patricia, into his mind, he's thinking about everything. What are you thinking? What are you wanting? What do you really want to respond? What should he respond? And he just kind of goes nuts into all of this, and he ends up just not responding, which is not really the best thing to do now, is it? But this is what he does. Thank you, Ass. So I will say altogether, my beautiful Patricia, I know that he loves you and he thinks about so many different things. He actually thinks that, you know, you nurture him, that you take care of him, that you do love him, and that, oh my gosh, what is he doing? Why is he not acting upon this relationship right here, right now? But then you get his transformations, you get his craziness that just kind of comes upon, and then his fears and everything, poof, the guard goes all the way up, and then there you go. Everything is put on pause again. So he gets excitement and yet he gets confusion, and then everything just gets all mixed up together, and he ends up saying, this is too much. It's like popcorn into the microwave. At some point there's too much of it, right? And everything explodes. And then when everything explodes, his wall goes up and he doesn't write back. That's what happens every single time you send him a message. Yeah, you make him anxious, all right. Actually, it's not you writing that makes him anxious. It's what he should write back to you that makes him anxious. Oh no, Shar, don't do it. Keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open, Shar. Keep your eyes open. There's a Stanley Kubrick one where they put toothpicks into the eyes, but I would not recommend that. Keep your eyes open. Patricia, he loves you, sweetie. He does. He's a man in confusion is what he is. He is a man in confusion. All right. Let me go and see over here. Here we go. Annalyn, then next, Shar, you're up next, okay? Only one more before you. We're going to put a timestamp over here for our beautiful Annalyn at 1:18 and 20 seconds. 1:18:20. Will Mike Capricorn reconcile with you, Virgo? Let's go and see. Oh, you do make him nervous. You do. He doesn't know what to respond anymore. He kind of gets crazy, and he gets nervous because he thinks that you're absolutely amazing and exciting and everything that goes along with it, right? Nervous and anxious. They kind of resemble a lot, sweetie. Annalyn, so will Mike reconcile with you? Ace of Wands, Page of Pentacles, wanting to do so. Our Queen, you are wanting for it also. Our King of Swords is thinking about it. My only problem over here is that we're thinking about it, but we're not necessarily acting upon it. Interesting, isn't it? Okay, so my beautiful, I'm going to say if we had to choose between, well, if it would be easy to be with you and we wouldn't have any other obstacles into our way, we wouldn't have anybody else around, such as his marriage, I feel like it would be easy. He would be with you, and I have no doubt about it. It would be a yes, yes, and a yes. there's no doubt he would be with you. But I feel like he wants to reconcile with you. He wants to be with you. But is he going, and he really does believe, he truly does believe that you guys are meant to be together. He believes that you do complete him. You do fulfill him. Everything is absolutely perfect unto the exception that he is married. So I'm going to have to say for the moment, I don't see him doing so into the final outcome. I feel like he needs to get rid of the marriage before getting closer to you. So let's go and see over here. So what are Mike's feelings towards you? He doesn't, my beautiful Amy, he does not, he loves what she provides for him is what it is. He does care for her. He doesn't love her, but he does care for her. What he loves is everything that goes along with her. Ooh, exciting, Rocky's World. All right, I'm excited to go get your answer. Thank you for posting. Okay, my beautiful Annalyn, what are Mike's feelings towards you? All right, I feel as though he wants to work towards you. For him, you're somewhat of a dream. You're somewhat of that dream come true. He cares about you. I'm going to say more than care about you. He actually does love you, sweetie. He loves you. He has a lot of deep feelings towards you. He has a lot of wants. He has a lot of desires, but he also has a lot of blockages. So does he love you? Does he care for you? Does he want to be with you? Absolutely. He just kind of feels as though something needs more attention to his life at this moment, and he needs to try to balance out his life, or at least give the best chance that he can before giving up on to what he has, because it's going to become quite complicated. And I don't feel like he really wants any complications. But I'm going to say it's not even a question of caring about you. He does love you, sweetie. Let's go and see how Mike's marriage is going. Hello, my beautiful Yvonne. Nice to see you, lovely. Oh, it could be Rocky's World. I don't believe he believes himself all that much, my beautiful Amy. Okay, let's go and find out over here. So, what do we get? I do still feel as though there is, I feel like there's a lot of suffering. I feel like there's a lot of conflict. I feel like there's a lot of a broken union. There's a lot of logistics. There's a lot of conversations. There's a lot of lack of conversations also, of communication, that make everything really just quite complicated, where often we just want to end things because we're feeling like we're caught into a place that we don't want to be into. But at the same time, we kind of believe into a true, or into somewhat of a happy ending. I do still feel as though there is some passion onto that side, and there's still some desire, which is why he is still there. So, hello, Glenafee. Nice to see you, lovely. I will say for the moment, sweetie, I feel like the marriage is really complicated. It's on a rocky road. It goes up and it goes down. It's really not an easy thing, but I kind of feel like we're still working upon it, because we still want this to work out. I'm sorry, my beautiful. I am sending you so much love, sweetie. Hello, my beautiful big Cleo. Nice to see you. Is there a hurricane coming my way, Laura? It's Amy, it is way too cold around my place to have a hurricane. That being said, we might be having somewhat of some we don't get hurricanes here, my beautiful Amy. Honestly, we don't. Never, ever, ever. We get snowstorms. And when there's like aftermaths, or when the hurricane somewhat passes like near, Florida or stuff like that, we get rain, and this is what we've been getting. So since yesterday we've been getting rain. We're most likely going to have rain all week, but that's pretty much what fall is for us, so it doesn't change all that much. So no hurricane over here. We get a lot of snow and we have really bad temperature, but we don't have any of those big, very dangerous type of things like hurricanes and tornadoes and all that kind of stuff. So we're lucky into that kind of way. Hello, my beautiful big Cleo. Nice to see you, sweetie. Shar, are you still awake, my lovely? Shar, Shar, Shar. It is your turn. Let's go and see our dear friend Shar. Any love offers next semester or by the end of next year? So we are with Shar at this moment. After Shar, I'm moving over to S. After S, Rocky's World. So here we go for Shar. Any love offers next semester or by the end? There you go. It's extremely hot there. You're so lucky. Oh, you'd love it if it snowed. Oh my gosh, you need to move over here. It snows all the time. Yeah, David was actually shopping for downhill skills for NL today. Matthias does some downhill. Raphael is the only one who doesn't. He tried last year for the first time and he was actually quite good at it, but I don't think he's interested into it. And I'm not interested in it since I broke a few bones a few years ago. Not interested into the whole thing. But yes, snow is coming. Yes, we're starting to buy, winter passes to go up mountains and stuff. So, sheesh. All right, let's go see Shar. Yeah, I know. Universities. Yes. So any love offers next semester or by the end of next year? Let's go see. Are those lollipops? Where's lollipops? You see lollipops? Oh, those. You're so funny, my lovely. They do look like lollipops, don't they? They would be absolutely huge. Actually, no. They're actually wands, my beautiful. So they are wands for witchcraft. And into the dark, they actually do glow. So no, they are my wands, my lovely. They are no lollipops. But I love the idea of the lollipops. I really do. I was wondering, where's my lollipops? Because I do have lollipops in this house. I do have 3 kids, but no, yes. All right, let's go see. What do I have going on over here? Let's go and find out. Any love offers next semester or by the end? Here we go. I'm going to have to say a no. Other than the one that is coming towards you with the man of your dreams over here, I'm going to say a no, lovely. You're extremely loyal and you wouldn't give anybody else a chance if you were together. I know, my sweetie. I know. Lexi, I did, my beautiful. I did, lovely. And I will be with you shortly. Okay, sweetie? Everything is good, lovely. I got you. Now, how their attraction change? How does their attraction change after you lose weight? Well, yes, that could definitely be it, sweetie. Yeah, they got the hint over here. I'm going to say over here, sweetie, how does their attraction change after you lose weight? Well, for the ones who truly do love you, who truly do care for you, such as your man over here, sweetie, I'm going to have to say it doesn't really change anything. When you love, you love. You can find maybe somebody a little bit more attractive if they lose a little bit of weight, or sometimes if they gain some. It goes both ways. It's really a question of what you like, right? Of your desires. But I will say over here, some people will feel more attracted to you just because it's a little bit more of, you know, what society looks for, but nothing much more. And I'm not going to say that it's bad for those people, because those people who did not know you and who do see you and do find you attractive don't necessarily know that's because you lost weight. And other people who do know you, who saw that you lost weight, they could feel that you're more attractive like this, like they could not. I will say that generally speaking, I feel as though you will seem, anyways, to the eye of the average person out there, more attractive. But as for the people who truly do love you, such as your man, it's not really going to change anything, sweetie. And will we last this time? Marriage. And when? Let's switch up decks for that one. So, will you last this time? Marriage and when? All right, Seven of Pentacles. We're definitely looking over here at a lot of different possibilities, a lot of different options. I feel like we're looking towards a future with a lot of hope, a lot of desire, a lot of want, and a lot of will. I kind of feel like at this moment, everything is a little bit open. Everything is possible. We don't really have any barriers. So I personally do not see any ending. So I will say that I do believe that it is going to last. As for the marriage itself, I don't actually see any marriage proposal as we speak, but it could be further on off. I'm going to say I feel like it's more within the following 2 years. So I'm going to say it's most likely not going to be in 2023, but most likely somewhere into 2024. I'm not going to say a whole 2 years, but it's in 2024 that, anyways, the proposer or something is going to be coming on out. And this is why I'm not seeing it yet. It's too early, sweetie. I know you're still sad. Oh, you're going to, Shar, you are going to make our Juanson cry again. He was happy earlier because we were talking about fishnets and pumps, and now he's going to cry again. Ah, what are we going to do? I know, Shar. I'm so sorry, lovely. Where and how will he kiss you? Let's go and find out. S, you're coming up on Rocky's World also in just a few moments. So, ooh, I got to be careful about your other question also, okay? What does he fantasize about you? Because then you're getting into the 18 plus, but I'll do my best to try to be PG, okay? So, where and how will he kiss you? Let's go find out. So, where and how will he kiss you? Where and how. Here we go. All right, so my lovely, it is going to be outside. It is going to be outside. I feel like it is somewhere close to a wall. You're going to be close to a wall. You're going to be like, maybe you're going to be actually your back close to a wall. And I really just feel like you guys are going to be talking, and it's going to be right before you guys leave for some reason at the end of this meeting, where he's just going to kind of come on in and give you that beautiful passionate kiss over here. So it's going to be really quite extremely surprising. Let me say it that way. Yes, there's a lot of different things that you can fantasize about, definitely. Coming from him, though, it's most likely 18 plus. Yes, I'm going to say like you. Yeah, there you go. Watson is crying again. He needs tissue. He needs toilet paper. He does. So what does he fantasize about you? Let's go and see. What does he fantasize about you? I'm going to take out a forbidden deck that I'm going to hide so nobody sees it. It's not really going to be hidden. It's going to be over here, but it's not going to be up on the screen. So here we go. Hello, truly blessed. What a beautiful name you've got. Okay, so. Well, hello, Mary Williams. Nice to see you also, my lovely. All right, okay, so he's not just dreaming of cuddling, okay? He's dreaming of sexy stuff, my beautiful. I'm going to say he dreams of sneaky things. He dreams of power. He dreams about you taking power. And every once in a while, I feel as though he's dreaming about role playing. That's what I can say to you to be very PG. Yeah. A lot of toilet paper. Yeah, he's doing a lot of crying. He keeps getting reminded over and over and over again. And his friend talk to you. His friend, will he talk to you when he recognizes him or tell him? Good question. Let's go find out. S, are you somewhere close on by? Because you're up next. So, Shar, let's go and find out, sweetie, so you can go and rest your beautiful eyes for approximately 4 hours or maybe 3.5 hours now. Oh, my dear gosh, you're going to need some cappuccinos or some espressos tomorrow morning. If you're sleeping in class, it's my fault, right? I'm so sorry, lovely. I'm so sorry. Ace of Swords. Here we go. Let's go for it and let's go find. Okay. So once he does actually recognize you, will his friend talk to you? No. Will he tell him? Yes. He's not going to talk to you because he's still not going to know what it is that, you know, he wants his friends to do and so on. So he's going to kind of act as if maybe he did not quite recognize you, but he definitely will, and he definitely will be telling him about the situation, that he saw you, that he recognized you, and he doesn't really know how it is that he should act because he doesn't want to do a false movement. It's not funny, Watson. It's absolutely hilarious. It is. It is so funny. Yeah, all those tears just because of the S word. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're going to get dehydrated, definitely. All right, Shar, go to sleep, my sweetie. Love you, beautiful. Have yourself a beautiful Tuesday. S, Braulio, current feelings and desires with you. Maybe I'm really exaggerating that name. It's Braulio. I say my R's, I roll them in French. So, desires with you. Let's go find out. What do we've got? Followed out by After Rocky's World, Avone and Glenaffy. Good night, my beautiful Shar. I know. It's hilarious, Lilith. It is. What you need to do, Watson, is before coming into the live, you need to hydrate yourself really, really well. Yeah, you need to sleep, Shar. You do. You need to go to bed. You need to go dream about your man, sweetie. You need to go meet him into the astral world. All right. Talking about that, S, Braulio, current feelings and desires with you. What do we get? More abundance. All right. We're wanting some more abundance over here, my sweetie. We're wanting more from you. And I feel like we want it a little bit more quickly. So if you feel like things are not moving all that quickly, it's time to start having things move on forward. It's time to start moving ahead. Because over here, we're wanting more... we want things to be quicker. We want things to be faster. We're into this moment over here. We're into those great periods of decision. And what we're deciding over here is that we want to liberate ourselves. We want to be with you. We want to be with you in abundance. We want to be with you in a lot of different things. I feel as though we are thinking about you an awful lot. And we are thinking about jumping on in with you into this relationship. So I'm going to say we want more of you. We want more time with you. And I feel like we want to explore a little bit more what this union and what this relationship can really offer. We do. We really do, Lilith. We have no choice but to do so. I agree. And what are your coworkers Ryan's true feelings with you? He asked for your number. Oh, I am liking. He asked for your number. What does he want? Let's go see. So, what are Ryan's true intentions with you? Oh, a breakthrough. Beginning, new ideas. Oh, look at that. Okay. So, you know what? I am going to have to say over here, I kind of feel as though we want to start something with you. I feel like we want to ask you out onto a date over here, my lovely. So, is he interested in you? I will say yes. He might take a little bit of a time before actually reaching out to you. It could take a week, maybe even 10 days. I don't feel like it's going to pass that. Within the following 2 weeks, for sure, you're getting a phone call from him. And I'm going to say that he's interested in having a new beginning with you. He wants to know if you're interested on maybe going out onto a date, sweetie. You've got interesting possibilities, us. I'm going to say go for it, sweetie. Pick the one that you think is best for you. Explore, my lovely, and make yourself happy. Sending you so much love. If you have any other questions, my beautiful S, please do let me know into the chat area. Well, you still need that IV, Juanson. May it be crying of laughter or may it be crying really because you're crying and sad. Rocky's World, let's go and see. I'm going to go and retrieve your question. It had to do with somebody accepting an invitation. I just don't know who it was or what it was. Here we go. So, Prince. Okay, it was Prince. You were about Prince. I thought it was one of your friends. Will Prince respond to your friend about the invitation to the Thriller night party? Ooh, let's go see. Is Prince going to be doing that? Lovely. My gosh, you have high connections, my dear. Sheesh. All right. So will Prince respond to your friend about the invitation to the Thriller night party? And let's go find out. Here we go. Oh no, sweetie. Lovely. I'm going to say no, my beautiful. I'm sorry. Let me go and validate with my pendulum. I'm going to say no. Prince is going to be a little bit reserved. Not necessarily. I'm not saying that he's not going to go, but he's not going to be responding. So I want to know, will Prince respond to Rocky's World friend about the invitation to the Thriller night party? And on to that, I'm getting a no, sweetie. I'm sorry, Rocky's World. It doesn't matter. May Prince be there or may Prince not be there. It doesn't really matter. You're going to have a ball, sweetie. Again, I'm not saying that Prince is not going to be there, though. But he's not going to be answering on back. My beautiful Yvonne. Why does Jamie, your sister Esperanza, you have such beautiful names, husband hate you so much? Will they get divorced soon? Is he cheating on your sister and what is going wrong with him? Let's go and find out, sweetie, what's going on. I did not say they're not going. Let me go validate if they're going. I said he's not going to answer. Not the same thing. Let's go see. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Are they waiting for Prince to... Oh, it's your friends ask. Yeah, no. Well, they're not going to get an answer, so I'm going to say that they're not going, sweetie. So I'll say it's a no, lovely. Well, they will be jealous of you, but they'll still love you, sweetie. They'll still love you just the same. They're just going to feel as though you are lucky. And you are lucky to go Rocky's World. Yvonne, so why does Jamie, your sister, Esperanza, husband, hate you so much? Why does he hate you so much? Let's go over here. It is my pleasure, Rocky's World. Thank you for waiting and have yourself a lovely evening, sweetie. So Yvonne, followed out by Glennife, Big Cleo, and Lexi. So why does he hate you so very much? He doesn't like you all that much because he kind of feels as though you're coming into play, that you might be changing anyways your sister's thoughts about what this relationship is or what she should do, as if you're trying to poke your nose into places that you should not be doing so. And he feels as though you're kind of manipulating the situation altogether. So he feels like you are creating an imbalance into their relationship altogether, and that you're no good news onto that side because you're not bringing anything positive into their relationship. So this is why he doesn't like you all that much. Will they get divorced soon? Let's go see. Will they get divorced soon? I see trouble. I do. I see a lack of success. I see a lot of stagnation. I see a lot of failure. I see a lot of losing. I feel as though we are persevering though. So will the divorce? I will say no. I don't feel as though things are going well, but I kind of feel like they're going to stick on through and they're going to try to make things better. Is he cheating on your sister? Is he cheating onto your sister, my lovely? You know what? I'm going to say no, my lovely. He is not cheating on her whatsoever. Now, what is truly wrong with him? Let's go see. What is his main problem? Hey there, Susan. How are you doing, lovely? What is his problem? He lies a lot. He's very, very strict. He's a lot. He is disorganized altogether. His morals are just really not at their right place whatsoever. And I feel as though he tries to impose his own values and morals and desires upon other people because he does want to be, and he is somewhat manipulative. I feel as though he grumps a lot because he's not happy within his life altogether. I feel as though he has a lack of a social life, and I just feel like he wants everything and he wants it right here, right now, and that creates a lot of problems also. So it's all really coming from himself over here. A lot of issues, my sweetie. Let me go and give you some angel messages. Glennife, you're up next, my lovely, followed out by Big Cleo. Your ascended masters are here to help you ignite your beautiful, creative, social, and communicative abilities. Your innate gifts are from God so that you may manifest them on earth. Continue to stay true to you. Your angels are giving you this message to tell you that you do not deserve scraps. Understand that you deserve more than what you think. Build up your self-esteem and confidence in order to have what God really wants you to have. My beautiful Yvonne, it was lovely seeing you here tonight. I'm sending you so much love, sweetie. Thank you for joining us. And thank you for waiting so patiently. Glenifie, you're currently living in New York and looking for a home. Are you going to be able to buy something in New York or out of state? If yes, where will you move? Let's go and see. Here we go. So we are with Glenifie right now. After Big Cleo, I'm going to see Lexi, followed out by Susan. So currently living in New York and looking for a home. Will you buy something in New York or out of state? I'm actually going to say I do feel like you are going to be finding something in New York, sweetie. So good for you, lovely. Let's go see maybe about when you're going to be finding this. So I'm going to say it's going to be most likely New York. I don't really see anything else. The cards seem to be saying that it is New York is going to be your answer over here. Let's go see when. Sure thing, my beautiful Susan. Got you, sweetie, and thank you for your donation, my lovely. Okay, so when are you going to be finding something? I know you didn't really ask me, but I'm going to look since I already found your question, already found your answer. It is going to be New York, and I want to give you more information, so let's go for it. Here we go with our Chariot. Moving on forward, I feel like you are looking, you are searching, and when are you actually finding? Here we go. Okay. I'm actually going to have to say over here, my lovely, I feel like it is going to be within the following 2 to 7 months. You were hoping out of state. Well, I mean, if you're hoping out of state, that means that maybe you're going to be looking for more out of state. For sure, if you go out of state, it is going to cost you a little bit less than in New York City. No doubt about that. Maybe you're just going to find something that is absolutely fantastic for you. For the moment, I see you in New York, so maybe something is going to pop on up and it's just going to be, you know, you're not going to be able to refute it. It's just going to be the perfect place for you. Yes, my beautiful Lavone. Yes, my sweetie. So I will say all together, hello, Kevin. Nice to see you. I will say all together over here, my lovely, I'm seeing New York. Maybe you'll just get a deal that you're not going to be able to say no to. But for sure, if you're thinking, if you're only going to be looking, you know, because maybe you're changing your energy and you're only looking out of state, maybe that's where you will find. But Glenifie, so far, it's New York, my sweetie. Within the following 2 to 7 months, my lovely. Have a beautiful evening. Thank you for joining us tonight. How are you feeling tonight, Kevin? Big Cleo, will Zian block you by Thursday? Yes, your birthday. He has not done that yet, has he? Ooh, he's going to make me upset. Here we go. Let's put a timestamp for our beautiful Big Cleo, even if she is here. I know she likes them. So Big Cleo is at 1:52 and 30 seconds. 1:52:30. Oh, you were up since 5. Yes. Why were you up so early, Kevin? What happened? Okay, so here we go, Big Cleo. Will Z unblock you by Thursday on your birthday? It's a no, my sweetie. It's a no, my lovely. I see some sadness. I see some disappointment. It's a no. If he does not unblock you by Thursday, will he still ask you to be his girlfriend, and when? Let's go and see that one. Oh, that's why. Yes, you're at your parents'. I see. So. Will he ask you to be his girlfriend? Page of Swords, upward position, beautiful, strong, loving. I know that we've got issues, but here we're actually healing. So Let's continue on with the spread. It's a definite yes, my sweetie. We are looking for that happiness. We are looking for that beautiful creation. It is going to be into the month of October. I'm going to say around the 2nd, maybe 3rd week of October, sweetie. Let's go and see Z's feelings and intentions for you. Let's go and see the intentions and feelings, and then we're going to go and look at the pendulum. See what the pendulum has to say. All right, so here we go. Let's go and see feelings and intentions for you. Being strong, wanting to be the one in a position of power, but we've always known that, right? He's always been the one who wants to be that one into that position, into the one who's deciding, who's making the decisions into all of this over here. So it's a definite yes. Sometimes I feel like he's a little bit too blunt. Sometimes I feel as though he's not always listening to what he wants. He's not always focused onto his goals. He's got a lot of ambition towards this relationship, a lot of drive, a lot of focus. He does have a lot of confidence into the relationship, which is why he keeps on coming on back. But one of the faults is that he keeps on overanalyzing things, and then he overanalyzes and kind of becomes a little bit closed mind. When we become closed mind, things become unclear, and then it just kind of comes into a bad communication all around. So I'm going to say he does love you. He does want to be there for you. He does want that relationship, but he's got this awful tendency of overanalyzing everything and then just closing everything up because he doesn't feel as though it's going his way. There's no doubt about it. He does still want to be with you, sweetie. Let's go and find out. Okay. He often feels when he thinks about you as a conquest. He feels that he is responsible in a lot of ways. He sees romance, he sees seduction, he sees and he believes into his mind, he makes this story up and he makes his whole vision of what he wants into this relationship. And into his mind, it is something that is so idealistic, that is so very perfect. And this is how he actually does view this relationship with you, sweetie. Let's go and validate these questions with our pendulum. And then we'll leave a timestamp for Lexi. Not too sure if she is around. Followed out by Susan and Kevin to end up our readings, I believe, for tonight. So, Big Cleo. Will Z unblock Big Cleo by Thursday? Will Z unblock Big Cleo by Thursday? And onto that, I'm getting a no. Will Z still ask Big Cleo to be his girlfriend? And by when? Please let me know which month. Okay, perfect. So it is mid-October over here, sweetie. Does Z still want Big Cleo to be his girlfriend? Does Z love Big Cleo? Sending you so much love, my beautiful Big Cleo. Wishing you a beautiful day and lovely studies. Let's go and see Lexi over here. So Lexi, let's do this over here. And let's go see Lexi. So how is CJ thinking and feeling about you lately? We're going to put a timestamp at 1:58 and 30 seconds. So 1:58:30. How is CJ feeling and thinking about you lately? Let's go over here. So how is CJ thinking and feeling about you lately? He's into emotional recovery right now. I feel as though he's trying anyways to figure out a lot of different things, but I don't really feel too much. What I can see over here is that he's losing confidence. He's looking for some confidence. I feel like he wants to be decisive. I feel as though he is ambitious, what he thinks about you. He does believe into the relationship with you. He does believe that there is a possibility over there. But I'm going to say he seems to have a lot of things onto his mind that are kind of creating some chaos into his life over here. You say he seems to be more considerate about you and your feelings as well as the kids. And he said he's on the run. Okay, so that's what's onto his mind. Is that true? Let's go see. That would make sense. Okay. Is it true? I'm going to actually have to say yes over here, sweetie. I do believe that it is true. Is he going to be okay? Let's go find out. Will he be okay? A lot of anxiety. He's going to be creating some problems into his life because of this. He could have some repercussions that he might not like. Maybe he'll have to spend some time maybe in jail, or maybe he'll have to do some type of community service. Something is going to be happening out of this as a result, sweetie. So is he going to be okay? Yes. I don't think that it's going to be anything too severe, but there's definitely going to be some consequences into this. Into the messages, I'm going to move on forward to this one over here. Actually, this one. I know that you like this one. Here we go. And voila. Significant and necessary changes are happening in our lives, and this is bringing us closer to union. I am remaining single and continue to hold a space for you into my heart. I keep my emotions away from you. I keep them hidden from you because I do not know how to allow myself to be vulnerable. Although we were not always onto the same page into the past, I want you to know that I am ready to be the one that you need right now, and that you have my heart. Sending you so much love, my beautiful. Let's go and see our dear friend over here, Susan. We're going to put a timestamp for our friend Susan also at, hold on. And yes, donations are now closed for tonight, guys. Let's go over here. So Susan, Kevin, and Watson. So Susan, a general love, money, and success. And what is the angles to tell me if you move to GA, will it be better life for you and for the baby? Okay, so let's go and start off with a general reading at 20203. So Susan at 203, followed out by Kevin and Watson. All right, here we go. A new project seems to be coming your way. Maybe even a new skill. Something new seems to be coming in, financially speaking, for you, sweetie. So something new in work. I don't feel as though it's going to be something that's going to be very long, though. So it could maybe be a short-term position. It could be many different things. It could be something that you're going to work maybe just for a week or maybe for 2 weeks, but there's definitely some type of money coming on in that's not necessarily expected that's going to be coming on in. I'm not going to say it's going to a huge amount, but there's definitely money coming on in for you. So good for you onto that one, my sweetie. There is something that you seem to be walking away from. Something emotionally speaking that you're just kind of saying, I don't want this anymore. I'm kind of cutting out the cords. It could be family related. I know that there are some issues onto the family side. I feel like you're going to be learning some type of skill. There's something that you are definitely going to be learning that is going to help you into the future. So maybe a class that you're going to be taking or something of the such, but something is coming on up for you that is going to be really interesting, and it's going to bring beautiful and more abundance into your life into the future. As for the success, I feel as though you're already successful, sweetie. You've got love, you've got baby onto the way, and you already have so many different things that you did not have into the past. You did not have that pure love. Now you do. You did not have that child, which you've been wanting for quite some time. Now you do. You're into this beautiful moment of abundance where I do believe, I know that financially speaking, you're not quite where you would like to be, but circumstances being, you kind of have to take a little bit of a pause upon that. What you can do in the meanwhile is maybe take up some classes so that whenever the baby is born, after your leave and everything, maybe then you'll be able to get a better position or a position into a different place or something that you'll like more. That is something that you could be looking into. But I feel as though success is already there, my sweetie. Money-wise, things will get better. And in love, you're so very loved, sweetie. You are. He loves you, and please have no doubts about that. If you move to GA, is it going to be a better life for you and for the baby? Let's go see. Well, hello, Zach. Welcome on in tonight, sweetie. So, will it be a better life for you and for the baby? I'm actually going to have to say yes. I feel like there's going to be more happiness. There's more joyfulness. There's more positive outcomes. There's more vitality over there. I feel like there's more clarity. I feel like everything is just clear. We know where we're going. Everything seems to be well balanced out. You're going to be feeling complete. You're going to be feeling fulfilled. You're going to be feeling as though you're achieving something. So you're really going to be wondering, okay, now I've done all of this. What's going to be next, right? So there's no doubt about it, sweetie. You will have challenges. It doesn't matter where it is that you're going to go. But if you do move to GA, you are definitely going to be getting over here just a lot of happiness, a lot of wanting to live, a lot of wanting to be there every single day and see what each day is going to bring to you. And really just being aware of everything, but everything being clear, everything being happy, and appreciating what you have and what you have around you. And I just feel as though into the future, you have more occasions or maybe more opportunities that are going to be open up for you, your baby, and your beautiful family, sweetie. My beautiful Susan, sending you so much love, my sweetie. I hope you're not feeling too sick with that baby, my lovely. Sometimes babies, they can really make you ill for many months. Yes. I had 3 completely different pregnancies. Yes. So hopefully this one is treating you nicely, sweetie. Kevin, a reading for the weekend. What do we got? What's coming on up for you into the weekend, sweetie? Now I know that you're tired, but what's coming up for the weekend? Let's go find out. Up next is going to be Juanson. So, reading for weekend for Kevin. What do we've got? Oh, a new idea. Interesting. Ooh. Okay. You're going to be happy anyways. No doubt about it. Oh, interesting. It's kind of like a mix. Okay, you're going to be studying. It's weekend, but weekend in university is definitely about studying. I knew you weren't sure. You're just wondering what's coming up, Kevin. So I will say it's going to be a mix of good and bad. Ugh, kind of, right? I'm going to say that you're moving on forward. I mean, study-wise, you're moving forward. Things are good. It's absolutely perfect. You seem to be getting some new ideas. You seem to be thinking about something that's going to be opening up some type of new doors for you. So, new ideas are coming on up. You're going to be missing your family this weekend. Imagine that. You are. But at the same time, I feel as though you are going to be meeting up maybe with a friend or somebody that you are, feeling a little bit closer to. But at the same time, you do seem to have some type of a sadness, like an emptiness, like there's something more that you want. So I'm going to say nothing really big and nothing very eventful happening during this weekend. You're going to be studying. You're going to be doing your thing like you usually do. You're most likely going to be going out. You might go out and meet a friend, but somewhere it's like you're feeling lonely. It's like you're feeling a little bit empty somewhere. Like the things are good, but you're still missing something. And what is that something? I feel like that something is love, but I don't feel like it's really quite that time to do it yet. I don't feel like that's that time for you to have love into your life right now. So sometimes we just kind of battle on through and try to hope for something that we truly do want, but it's not really the divine timing. So I'm going to say have yourself a beautiful weekend where just enjoy yourself and don't have too many expectations like that. You will not be disappointed. I know. You were going to meet up with a friend, right? Yeah. So I do see you meeting on up, but I do, like I said, I do see a little bit of a disappointment. But other than that, I feel as though, and it's important to say so, I feel like you're making progress. I feel like you're moving on forward towards with your plan, which is fantastic because that's what you're there for, right? Moving forward, and that's what you're doing. Just leave the universe the time to bring in the right people into your life, and you'll see everything is just going to place itself. When it is meant to be, it's really not all that complicated often. That's what it is, right? You're feeling lonely, and I can see that there, sweetie. So, you need to know that even though, these things do happen, you need to continue looking on forward. You need to continue making progress such as you are. You need to continue to grow yourself. Be committed to your plan. Keep on looking forward without necessarily looking to the past, because the past is not going to bring you anything and it's not going to change anything into the right here, into the right now, right? What you need to do is look towards the future. What can you do now in order to not have that repeat into the future? That's what you've got to do. Yes. I'm going to go and see if everything is good into PayPal. Otherwise, I'm going to move on forward to Watson. So, Kevin, I'm going to say I feel as though this is a little bit what it is that you've got to look towards, sweetie. You've got to be fulfilled with what you have into your life right here, right now. And if you're not happy with the right here, right now, then you need to start making the modifications every single day in order to get what you want. But it's not going to arrive right now. It's going to take some time. You're going to have to leave yourself that time in order for it to happen and not beat yourself up about it. Oh, we have Ramadana over here also who has popped on in. I did not even see Ramadana anywhere in here. Sending you so much love, Kevin. Let's leave a timestamp over here for Ramadana, please. Timestamp at 2:13 for Ramadana. Will Raymond contact you this weekend? Let's go find out. And Watson is up next. So will Raymond contact you this weekend? Will Raymond contact you this weekend? Will Raymond contact you this weekend? My beautiful Ramadana. We did not see you pop on in, my lovely. Here we go. So, will this happen? Justice, reverse position, 8 of Wands. Things could be happening quickly. I'm going to say no, my sweetie. I don't feel so, my lovely. I feel as though at this moment, we kind of feel like things are a little bit one-sided, things are a little bit unfair. I'm feeling that we do want things to move actually quite quicker, but we're feeling a little bit more negative right now. We're a little bit afraid of changes coming on in, and I just kind of feel like we're into that transition. We're into that moment where things are a little bit unsettled, and I don't quite feel as though we're going to be contacting this weekend. So, this week, sorry. So, as for this week, I will say a no unless his energy does change. For the moment, I feel like you're still a little bit on pause, my beautiful Ramadana. Sending you so much love, my sweetie. All right, hold on just one moment over here, and I'm going to be moving on forward to our dear Juanson. So let me just go see. Okay. And let's do that, and let's go over here. All right, Juanson, here you go, sweetie. What's going on? Did you get to see her today or not? I did not have time to read your email. I got back from the dentist like way too late because they were kind of short-staffed, and she ended up like doing 2 teeth, and then she left. She had to go do an emergency. She came back. She did 1 tooth. She left. She had to go again, and then she came back. I was there forever. So here we go. It's been a great day. Oh, that's good. Because you're resting. Oh, okay. Yes. You're on to a day off today, so there is no Elizabeth today. Okay. I'm thinking about Elizabeth. I know. So let's go see. A general reading and a love reading. Absolutely. I've been into... I've been into Lenormand lately. Here we go. So, a general reading and a love reading. What do we have? This is going to be your general. A man. A key. A man in reverse, not having the power to do so. Not quite grounding ourselves the way that we would like to. Not quite feeling the courage that we need neither. And here we go, our man at the very ending of it. There you go, being stronger, but yet still not having the key. How interesting is that? What I'm actually going to say over here is that into the present moment, you are there. You actually have the key. You actually know what it is that you can do in order to be with Elizabeth. You would just need to really talk to her, right? And I know that I said it's the general, but love is popping on out, so love it is. I will take more cards out after into a general, and we'll see what pops on out, love again or work. I'm seeing over here that we're just not quite getting the grounding. Right now, you know what it is that you have to do. You know, but you can't quite do it. So you're still waiting, right? But at the end over here, I'm seeing that, here you go. You're feeling strong. You're feeling as though you can do it, yet you're not going to do it for some reason. How interesting is that? Maybe you're going to feel like it's just really not the right moment to do so. It's really intriguing that you got a man and a key both at the beginning and both at the end of your reading. Very intriguing indeed. Let's go see onto the other side. It makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. Let's go see. Let's continue. What else do we have popping on up? Okay, ship, you're not going anywhere. You know what your direction is, but you're not necessarily getting in and locking anything that you want right now. Not necessarily any new beginnings neither, and no new information. No new information simply because she has not been at work. You have not been able to meet up with her. And I'm getting over here a free, but you're not free, right? And this is kind of interesting because you're getting over here that there's not necessarily a movement, that you're not necessarily feeling lucky in love because nothing is really moving into the way that you would like it to at this moment, yet you are grateful to have her into your life. Yet, I'm seeing over here that we are not able to get more knowledge. We want to learn more. We want more, but we're not able to do so because she's simply not there. And because she is not there, nothing is really moving. And you're feeling caught. You're feeling caught into a place where you're really just not getting any information whatsoever. Interesting, isn't it? Lenormand is fascinating. Fascinating, fascinating. Let me go see over here. Here we go. All right, our king, you are strong. You're seeking our beautiful truth over here, but you are a little bit onto the side, a little bit wandering over here, trying to listen to your intuition, trying to develop that beautiful, clear plan. Again, not be able to move towards it, but knowing that soon you will be complete, you will be fulfilled, and you will get what you have been looking for. So you will get that beautiful happiness. I love. It's good. Even the tarot is good towards you. Yeah, is that the truth, right? Let's go see what our soulmates have to say. Soulmates. Your love is like a burst of sunshine on a cloudy day. Your smile is imprinted into my heart, and your beauty reflected by the stars. Your essence is the air that I breathe. How interesting is that? Katie, go for it, sweetie, before I leave, my lovely. Post away, sweetie. That is a nice one. I do have to say, it is very lovely. Let's go over here. And let's do an angel message. Then we're going to go over to some love messages. Have a beautiful evening, Paula. Bon appetit, sweetie. You are going to be successful, and you are following into your life purpose, Watson. Pain is absolutely inevitable, but do not carry the hurt that you've grown through to break you down. Remember that you will be provided for, and everything will be okay. And your angels are bringing you a message to balance out your goals and aspirations. Keep going, because you've got this. Let me go over here. Thank you, my beautiful Carrie. Thank you, beautiful Paula. And here we go. When I look into your eyes, I see the universe, and it actually activates me. I'm tired of being away from you physically. I'm trying to process my fears so that I can come back closer to you. I feel as though we are coming into union. I think that you're beautiful inside and out, and I see the light that radiates from your soul. Not a problem, my beautiful Katie, sweetie. Thank you, lovely. And let's go see what the Hermit has to say. Ace of Pentacles, reaching on out. Love is in the air. You are so very, well, handsome or beautiful to me. I have so much desire for you. And I just dream and I wish for absolutely everything. Oh, Katie, we're on Watson. I'm moving over to you at this moment, sweetie. You're next. Here we go, my beautiful Katie. All right, Katie, let's go and find out. Is Jordan going to reach out by the end of the week? Let's hope and cross our toes and fingers. Here we go for Katie. Will Jordan reach out by the end of the week? Will Jordan reach out by the end of the week for Katie? It never lies, Swanson. Never, ever, ever. So here we go, Katie. Let's go and find out. Is Jordan going to reach out by the end of the week? Eight of Wands, Six of Wands, acceleration, the moon, keeping our... It was going so good, Hermit. That's a no, my sweetie. I'm sorry, my lovely. I feel as though we did actually have some intentions over here. I thought that the beginning of the reading was going really, really quite positively. I feel as though we wanted things to move faster, and we seem to actually have some progress towards you. But then we finished up the reading over here with keeping our feelings hidden. Our Hermit, we're staying into that position, not really reaching on out and not really being ready to make any decision in love at this moment. So just kind of putting things on hold over here, sweetie. So I wish for you that the energy does change, my beautiful Katie, but I will say a no for your question. Let me validate with our pendulum for you before, so you can have a double confirmation, or let's go see what the pendulum has to say. All right, I want to know for Katie P, will Jordan reach out by the end of the week? And I'm getting a no onto this one. So I'm going to say that for the moment, he's not reaching on out, sweetie. He has not actually decided what he wants out of all of this, but for the moment, he's put this a little bit on pause, sweetie. So I'm not going to say that he doesn't care. I don't feel like that is truthful. I feel as though he does care because you're still on pause, but he doesn't want to hurt you further on by making you believe anything if he is not completely sure about the whole thing. So he wants to actually be taking his time into this. So he needs more time, sweetie. Stay strong, my beautiful Katie. Sending you so much love, okay? Manifest, stay strong. Hopefully this will change. And maybe next time we pull out the cards, maybe it'll be into the positive. Maybe he'll show that he will reach on out. Maybe it's just going to take a little bit longer. All right, everybody. I'm going to say goodnight to every single beautiful soul that is here. Katie, try to have a lovely evening, sweetie. Good night to my beautiful Katie. Good night to Carrie, who might still be here, our beautiful Lilith and Juanson, and all the other people who are here that I don't quite know that they are here. So have yourself a beautiful evening. Stay strong, everybody, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same place, same time. Thank you for being here today.